Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna go ahead and set up April. I haven't set it up and I think it's about time. Here we are. So today there are two things I wanted to go ahead and do. Set up my monthly calendar because I always like seeing where my bills are landing, where are my paydays landing, but also it puts more into perspective my upcoming paychecks so I can know exactly what bills to pay. But we're also going to set up my weekly check-in, change out my cash envelopes. I feel like, you know, we're in April. I think we're on the 2nd and I just need to get a move on everything. I feel like I'm so behind, but anywho, let's get started. Of course, I'm going to use my stickers from my sticker shop at Erika Life Vlogs. It's on Etsy and soon to be Shopify, so I'm super excited about that. And I'm just going to lay this down. And if you're wondering, this is an Erin Condren 7x9 colorful monthly deluxe planner. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these down just like that. Let's do the other side. Beautiful. I do want to go ahead and cover the bottom. I feel like the top, it does match it, but I want to go ahead and just make a nice unison color. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bottom washing. Just like that. Flip it over. Just like that. And then let me put the month. Hopefully not too crooked. All right, so what I want to go ahead and do is just set up my bills and my paydays, and I do think I have them already. Yeah, I do. I have them already set out. I was going to use the purple bill due stickers, but I did not have any in stock at the moment. I haven't printed out any for myself, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay these out. So the first thing that I do have that was already pulled out from my account was my work benefits. This was the first thing that I required to just make a payment, and this is for my medical, for my vision, and for my life insurance. So that is what my work benefits are for at the first day of the month. Next, I know I do have my phone bill due on the 13th along with my rent. So I'm gonna put my phone bill there. I do have my mom's minimum payment due here, that's my part, on the 15th. Then I do have SoCal gas that I do pay on the 26th of every month. I don't know how much that'll be. I did estimate $20, so I'm leaving it blank for now. Then I do have MetLife policy, and what this is my car insurance and renter's insurance, and I'm basing this off from last month's payments that I did, which was $56 in renter's insurance and $178 in car insurance. That is typically very high. Usually if I just do a payroll deduction, it's like $80 car insurance and like, I don't know, $5 renter's insurance. I'm not sure why these numbers are so high currently, but we're just gonna let that be. For student loans, I do have them due on the 25th, and that's an automatic deduction of $140. And the last thing but not least is my credit union payment, which is always due on the 8th, of automatic transfer of $274. So those are all the bills that I have to pay for this month besides my rent. And this is going to be on the 10th. If you guys don't know, I do get paid on a bi-weekly process, or every 2 weeks, how I call it. So I get paid every 2 weeks. So the 10th will be my first paycheck of April, and then my second paycheck will be on the 24th. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. And I do have variable income, which is my online income, which is YouTube and Sharso, and that's always on the 21st. If it lands on a weekday, if not, it'll be the following business day. So those are the paychecks that I know always hit my account. So I'm pretty sure that's all that I'm getting from my normal income that I always expect. Let me go ahead and put my rent due sticker like that. You guys can see that I do have rent on the 13th. All right, so I'm gonna take, yeah, I'm gonna do brown, or do I want to do green? I think I'm gonna do green. I feel like I never use green or peach. Let's do peach actually, or orange. And I'm gonna put this right over here. And that one is for a total of $1,200 that is split between me and Bay. So $1,200 is what we owe on the 13th of every month. If you're wondering why on the 13th, that's the day that we moved in. So this is how my April layout for my calendar is looking like. So now let's move into my weekly check-in, which will be right over here. And since I used floral, I'm going to use color now again. So I'm going to go ahead and take spare washing. Beautiful. And then I'm going to take my weekly check-in. Lay it all out. And how many weeks do we have in April? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 weeks in April. So that's going to be a little tight for this page layout, but let's see if we can make it work. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in. And the categories that I will be tracking this month, of course, like every other month, is groceries, personal spending, miscellaneous, which is for deposits that I make into my bank account, and gas. And I'll show you when I move my money on here at the very end. So, like I said, I track groceries, gas, spending. Well, actually, I don't track miscellaneous because that's already tracked with these. So the next thing that I do track is unbudgeted expenses, because usually sometime in the month some unbudgeted expenses do show up, whether it can be an unexpected bill or like a spending come up that happens due to several circumstances. So that's why I track unbudgeted, plus at the end it does help close out my budget, because then I know where to pull these numbers from. So then let me go ahead and fill this out and I'll be right back. Hopefully this will fit. Let's find out. And it did, yay. So I'm gonna actually close that out with some washi. I'm gonna go ahead and use some colorful small washi. Actually, let me do it right up here. Like that, we can leave a space down here for the totals at the end of the month. So there is 5 weeks, so let me go ahead and put week 1. And week 1, give me a second, let me see what weeks land, or what days I'm gonna track. So week 1 is the 1st to the 5th. Do the 1st to the 5th. Let me lay these all down. So week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. Now, of course, if you had more categories, you might have to spell out to 2 separate pages, like you would have it here and part of it here, which works perfect either way. And then let me see, the second week is from the 6th to the 12th. And you can do your weekly check-ins in whatever time period you want. You can do it every 2 weeks, every Sunday to Saturday, however you like. This is just how I do it. So mine says week 3 is the 13th to the 19th. And then the 20th to the 26th. and then 27th through the 30th. And that's how I'm gonna be tracking my weekly expenses, which I'll show you on Monday when this first week is gone. So now that all I want to do is go ahead and transfer my March cash envelope balances to these new cash envelopes. So I do have a Target wallet, and here I keep my previous cash envelopes. These are from Romina and these are from Type A Alexa. So I do have money to deposit, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer that into miscellaneous. And this is just when I gotta go to the bank and put money back into my account. So I haven't done that yet, but I will. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in here. And I gotta deposit, I think it was like 100, so that's that. Then I do have groceries, and in groceries, these are the closing balances that I had from my March closeout. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up over here. And I have 120, 40, 150. And these are balances that I just carry over from month to month. So that's really nice. I'm enjoying these. Next, I do have spending money, which is currently at 0 from my budgeted amount. But this was a gift from my dad, which I still haven't spent, and McDonald's free drink or free food voucher. So that's gonna go in here. I don't count this as income just because it's a gift, and I don't track gift money. That's just for whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want to spend it. And then the next thing is gas. So gas is 20, 40, 60, 70. And all of this is supposed to hold me off until the 10th of April, which is when I get a new paycheck. So this is the rollover that I had for March. This is what I included in my budget of, I think it was $220 that were in my cash envelopes that I have now added to my April, which I will now spend for these categories for the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for when I check in on what I have been spending my money. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really like how my budget layouts are looking like. I love the floral, I love the color. It's so nice because I feel like it screams out Easter, but still very spring-like. So yeah, if you guys haven't done so, go ahead, like and comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. And I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay home. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.